a discharge, water coming out. You know what? Maybe I don't understand Islam, and you Muslims are the best. So what this guy said? Isn't it this guy, he just said, if the man have orgasm first?
I have a lot of underage here. He's looking at me. Come on, man. He's looking at me. So he told him how it happens. إذا سبق ماء الرجل ماء المرأة في لفظ وإذا على ماء الرجل ماء المرأة. If the sexual discharge of a man comes before the women or more than the women, leave it at that. قالوا صدقت. They said, you spoke the truth.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Stupid is amazing. Chromosome, brother. The Prophet, he mean the chromosome? The Prophet talking about the chromosome. Let me show you more. Even your Prophet, he claimed that women, they have a sperm coming from their ribs. From where? From their ribs. This is chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7. It's like music in my ear, this chapter. It says here, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Prophet Muhammad explained everything for us. Smash Allah. So this is Ibn Kathir, and this is the Quran, and this is your Prophet explaining the verse. It says here, he is created from water gushing forth. So the water we are talking about, it is orgasm, not an egg. Meaning the sexual fluid that come out, bursting forth from the man and the women. Come where? Come out. Thus, the child is produced from both of them by the permission of Allah. Now he continue. Read with me, Mahdi. Read and laugh. Proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. Oh. Oh boy. Brother, one of my biggest concern with women is their ribs. If I ever get married, I'm going to touch my wife everywhere except her ribs, because I might damage them and then she will never have a sperm. Keep your hand away from her ribs. First, if you touch her ribs, she will rip you apart. Why? Because this is how she makes babies. So we have a religion and we have a prophet who knows how the baby is made. The sperm of the man is coming from the backbone, not from the refrigerator. And the sperm of the women, since when women have a sperm, you idiot, come from their ribs, which is referring to her chest. By the way, this is not accurate, because the word tara'ib, and we can show you from Islamic interpretation, is the last bone in the rib, in the top of the rib, between the neck, the location where it touching the neck. That is tara'ib. So the stupid Muhammad, he is talking about sexual fluid gushing forth, not something inside. It's have to come out. Then they mix together those both sexual fluid, and then they made the baby. And the Muslim now, they try to fix it, says chromosome. Chromosome.com. The Prophet taught you how to come. The Prophet, he knows everything about sex, and he even can ship it to you by FedEx. The chromosome.com, coming from Allah, oh hum. Prophet Muhammad, he knows everything. He is the idiot. No question done. La 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 la. The backbone is the reason. I will break your backbones. Oh. If your woman, she is bothering you, just go and tickle her ribs. Ta-da-dum. She will have orgasm. Ta-da-dum. And you can sell her sperm. Ta-da-da. La-la-la-la-la-la. La-la-la-la-la-la-la. The beautiful Quran driving me crazy. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ta-da-da-da-da. Ta-da-da-da-da. What the heck is this, man? He was talking about the time, the discharge. He never said the water come out from her. You coward. He is telling her to wash it, you donkey. Let me show you again. Actually, your prophet here is Ibn Kathir. He is speaking about the same hadith we mentioned in there. Here we go. Let me see where it says. Where is the hadith? It says here, sexual fluid bursting forth from the man and bursting forth is the woman. Egg is a sexual fluid bursting forth. It says is created from water gushing forth. And then he go up here, he says, let's see. Maybe not in the English version of it, but let's go to the hadith just to get you busted, you coward. Potato, potato. Duct tape, the prophet, duct tape. Let us see. Did the prophet say to the women, you wash that water which is thin and yellow? Did he say that? Yes, he did. Here we go. It's in the front of you. It's about washing that water. Washing that water. Let us see. Where is the hadith? We go by here, this one. First of all, it's water. It is thick and white for the man. It's water and thin yellow for the woman. Which one of them comes first? The baby resembles the parents. Then we continue. Here we go. Let's see. Let us take this part here. Let us see. And now we will get you busted. So this is the story. It's about a woman. She have a wet dream. And she is talking about if she sees water. If she sees water. So this is a water which she can seize. You said to me a few minutes ago, and nowhere it says seize. Correct? Nowhere it says seize. This is what you say. People are my witness, and you are still here. Right? Nowhere it says seize. This is your argument, and now you are trying to fix it because you're a coward. We continue. The same story, the same hadith is about the same women, Salama and Salim. Salim, she said to him, what she should do, she should take a bath if she see that discharge. It's a discharge. And then the wife of the prophet, she said, does the women get discharge? Which is a proving that your prophet, he never made his wife have orgasm. Guys, look how the Muslim, they try to change what he just said a few minutes ago. Why Muhammad, he is talking about resemblance of the child to the parents? Because the women, she said, his wife, do women discharge? He said yes, otherwise how the child resemble their parents? Do you see how stupid you are? So you're a prophet talking about discharge. So when you say, I know that women come out from the women, but water does not have any role in gender determination. The water that comes out from a woman isn't even yellow. I'm talking about the egg, you stupid donkey. You're a prophet describing that the water which come out is yellow. He is the one calling it discharge. Can you read? So according to your prophet, that the discharge is the reasoning for the gender. Stop fooling yourself. Everybody is laughing at you. People, does it say the women, the wife of Muhammad, Salama, she smiled and she said, does the women get discharged? Correct? You stupid idiot, discharge is come where? Look at this donkey, he keeps saying doesn't say yellow. Look, here we go. This is your prophet saying it is yellow. I mean, do you see the stupid, do you see guys, that this coward nation? It says in front of you, Muhammad describing the water and saying the water is yellow, and this guy is saying it doesn't say yellow. Nowhere, show me where it says water that comes out is yellow. I mean, are you a certified donkey? How many times I need to show it to you? What's wrong with this religion? Do they have a brain? This is your question. Don't repeat it again. I will ban you. I will show you now. If you repeat it one more time, I will send you free shipping and handling to Allah. Here we go. So show me where it says the water that comes out is yellow. A beach. Let us see. Here we go. The same story. This is the same story. The water of the man is thick and white. The water of the women is thin and yellow. And here we go again. Salama told how Salim said to the Prophet of Allah, of God, that God is not ashamed of the truth. If any washing necessarily, washing for a woman when she has a sexual dream. He replied, yes, when she sees a sign of a liquid. Salama covered her face and she said, oh Allah Messenger. And by the way, the here fast translation doesn't say sexual dream. The question is, actually here is the correct, but it's not sexual dream. It's about, do she have discharge? Do she have orgasm? He replied, of course she does. Otherwise, what way does the child resemble her? And then in the version of Al-Bukhari and Muslim, and this is the most accurate, Muslim added in the version of Salim, the man liquid coarses and white, and the women fine and yellow. And the child will resemble the parents. Which one of them comes first? So when you say to me, show me where it says it's coming out, you are a liar because she have to wash it. Get out of here, coward, son of Mut'ah. You have no dignity. When you Muslims argue, you are making a mockery of your prophet. All the hadith is about the women seeing the water. All of it. About women see and the man see. And it's about discharge. Egg is not a discharge. Women do not discharge eggs. And the women orgasm is a water, according to your prophet. Egg is not an orgasm and has nothing to do with orgasm. She have a sexual dream or not, That is not the case. In fact, the women she have orgasm or not have nothing to do with her having a baby later. Only foolish people can believe in such a thing. To the point, actually, these days, they can take the egg of the women and they can fertilize it without even sex in the laboratory. All what they need, a sperm of a man, an egg of a woman, and they fertilize them in the laboratory. And the hadith in front of you. The women, she see a sexual dream or she is touching herself. She have discharge. And your prophet says the discharge of the women is yellow. And you coward, you keep saying to me, nowhere it says. Why it's called discharge? Because it's coming out. What the women, she want to know if she need to wash or not. Do the women wash all the way inside her womb? Or she is washing her private part? Do you see how they expose their prophet when they insist with their stupidity? Even the chapter name. Women are obligated to perform ghusl, which means wash, if they emit fluid. I mean, do you see how you expose yourself? Don't come here again. Bring your dad with you. Do you see, guys, the chapter name? People, do you see the chapter name? What is the chapter of the name? The name of the chapter? It's about women. They have to wash if they see a fluid in their vagina. What is the name of the book? Menstruation. And the potato, he insists that this is not the water, this is not discharge, and this doesn't say, and this is not outside. When all the book is about washing what come outside. Do you even know what discharge mean? Cowards. They think by denying they can save the ass of Muhammad. Trust me, the ass of Muhammad have like 1 billion bullets already from me alone. I made his ass like my screen door. You should see my screen door, by the way. The man discharge, i.e. sperm, thick and white. The women discharge is thin and yellow. Do you see it says discharge? And what is the question about washing the discharge? This woman, she is a whore. She go to a strange man and she tell him that she was touching her vagina. And now she is confused. Should she wash her vagina, prophet? The prophet is expert in vagina. He said, yes. Yes, you should wash it, okay? Thanks to Allah, there's no YouTube at that time. But do you see, guys, how stubborn they are? Not, by the way, they knew that they are lying. A Muslim, when he see his prophet get busted, he feels so bad. He feels so angry. He knew his prophet in his heart is a fraud. So what we do? We defend him by keep lying, like move on. No, I blocked him. I don't want him here no more. I mean, it's a shameful religion. The truth in the front of our eyes, all of us, we can read. And yet they deny, and they say it doesn't say that, CP. It doesn't say that, CP. And by the way, I cannot marry Muslim women. Not just because they are Muslims. I mean, I'm worried about women. She have discharge and her discharge is yellow. What is that? This is sexual disease. And look like Muhammad, he had sex with a woman. She don't have a sexual disease. Otherwise, I challenge you to tell me why the discharge of the women which she's been asked to wash. According to Muhammad, the woman, by the way, she did not say that her discharge was yellow. It was Muhammad who said that this discharge is yellow. And this charge is something she is questioning if she should wash or not. You see, it says, you know, in case a woman sees that, she must take a bath. If this is not something outside, if it is internal, deep, then a woman, she cannot wash it. Right? But as I told you, I have to be honest. I was once in the island, which is Ibn Battuta, he visit. Guys, anyone heard of Ibn Battuta? Ibn Battuta is a famous YouTuber, but in that time there's no YouTube. Ibn Battuta, he wrote a book about journeys he took around the world. And one of the most funny story Ibn Battuta he came with, this guy is trying to beat Muhammad. So Ibn Battuta, brother, he went to an island, and this island have a lot, only women actually, there's no men. But the unique about this island, which is I'm trying desperately to find, women there, they have 3 boobs. Man, it's a dream of every man. Finally, there is hope. More boobs is coming. Oh. Do we have any Muslim have any courage, any knowledge when they tell us what those guys are talking about? So now we find that Gog and Magog, they are hiding in England? Huh? Ibn Battuta, the Moroccan boy. I'm going to make a book. Do we have any Muslim have any comment about the stupidity of Muhammad? So Muhammad now he discovered how the baby is made. Not to forget that the Prophet is the only one who find out where the sun set in hot water, spring of water, which is very, very true. I mean, it's discovered to be true. Any Abdul? One of the story of Ibn Battuta, there is a guy he did live in his time, and this guy is not like, it's not like, we are not talking about the time of Adam and etc. So he met a guy, he is 350 years old, which is true, you know. Do we have any Muhammadan here who would like to join us? Yeah, Sufyan, this is Mahdi, he came back. Mahdi, you cannot fix it because you're a prophet saying that that water you have to wash. You are being stupid again. Try your best. Mahdi, he went, he changed his name, he came back. Brother, there's 2 water. Women have 2 water. Well, your prophet, he said women have 1 water. Secondly, your prophet is speaking about that water she have to wash. So stop being a liar. Second, number three, your prophet, he claimed that the one who discharged first controlled the gender. So if you try to fix the first one, the second one is wrong. If you try to fix the second one, the third one is wrong. Your prophet, he got everything wrong. He is just a fraud. The one who discharged first control the gender. Remember that. Can you deny that? The one who discharged first. And the discharge we are talking about is yellow for the women and white for the man. And if you are saying that the yellow water is an egg, that's because you are a fool. Secondly, the discharge of a woman have nothing to do with anything, with her even having a baby or a child. Not only about gender. Most of Muslim women, they never have discharge. Why? Because Muslim, they do circumcision for Muslim women. So Muslim women, they cannot have discharge. That Salama, she have Salim, she have discharge because this is the beginning of Islam, and women still, they have their clitoris. Muslim women, they never had orgasm. Because you killed their ability. So what does discharge have to do with baby making? That is the most stupid thing ever to say. Do women who get raped discharge? Are they enjoying it to get discharged? You see, you are now adding things. You are again a coward liar. Where you get the word male sex sales? It says the one who discharged first. You see, people? Their prophet is the donkey, and they're trying to make him a mule. Suddenly, now, the discharge become an X and Y. No. If a male sex prevails, the eggs become more acidic. If it become more acidic, the egg is going to choose XY chromosome. Okay, I will go with you now. When the women discharge first, how you can switch the sentence in the front of me? I'm listening, and I'm waiting for your answer. Your prophet says, if the women discharge first, and he described her charge as thin and yellow, the baby will resemble the mother. Now, go. The women discharge first. I'm waiting. You can add a chromosome there too. Just fix it. Think about it. If the women discharge first, how that will affect the gender of the baby? Go ahead. Discharge first meaning which sperm gender first goes to the egg. And the hadith says if it prevails. No, it says if it comes first. Sabaqa, which means comes first. This is your Muslim translation, potato. You see it? Even your Muslim translation says, if the women have discharge first. And discharge we are talking about is something we need to wash. Anyway, I'm not going to waste more time with you. You are a donkey like your prophet, and you're trying to duct tape. You can do that, no problem. But people are laughing. It's obvious. It's so clear. It is something this woman, she have to wash. It is discharge. It's not a chromosome. You don't wash the chromosome. You cannot wash it. And your prophet made it so clear that this charge is a sperm. It is a sperm. And actually, let me try to find different hadith so we can laugh more. Or let us go to the Quran. Just to show you again that your prophet is mentally ill person and he is a fraud. Read carefully. This is the stupid Quran. Chapter 76, verse number 2. Verily, we have created the man from nutfah. Nutfah. What is nutfah? Nutfah is a semen. Do you see it? Nutfah is a semen. Somebody's asking me, do Christian women wash? Well, Christian women, not only they wash, they are more clean than your prophet, because when your prophet, he wash, he jump with dead dogs and women blood from period. This is how your prophet wash. And this is how Muslim women, they wash too, because they have to follow the steps of their prophet. So when you talk about washing, you might think that Muslim, they follow their prophet, they are really washing. In fact, you are getting more dirty, because you jump in water, have dead dogs, and women blood from period, and stinking garbage. And this is your shampoo. Do you see it? So when you say, do Christian women, they wash? It is 1,000 times better to stay without washing from this washing. What kind of a prophet? He jump in water, have dead dogs and women blood from period, and stinking garbage thrown in the water. And this is Sahih Hadith. Now we go back to the Quran. Read and laugh. So the Quran made it so clear. The baby is created from nutfah. If I copy the word nutfah here and take it to the Hadith and just post it, or take it in Arabic, what we will find, you will die laughing. Here we go. I will post it here. Let us open different page. I will post the word nutfah exactly as it is in the Quran in English. Here we go. The word is still in dark. Do you see it? The same as I copied from the Quran. So what is nutfah? Nutfah is a drop of sperm. And this nutfah is the mix of the women water and the man water. Let's go back to the Quran so we laugh more. Here we go. Let us close this page. Chapter 76, verse number 2. A drop of mixed semen. So the drop, it's a semen, and it's a mixed semen. Semen from the man and semen from the women. So your stupid God believe that women, they have a semen the same as the man. Do you see it? Can we even make it more clear than this? Nutfah. Nutfah, according to the Quran, the women, she have discharge, and that is a semen. And even your Muslim translator, he add in the bracket, discharge of the man and the women. You liar. You keep saying to me, this is not the discharge. This is not coming out. This is not. This is the nutfah. It is a mix of a semen. So only in Islam, the God of Islam teach that women, she have a semen. Who want to believe in such a garbage? Only the one who want to follow the stupid Muhammad. Women do not have semen. They don't. Now, if you want me to show you the interpretation of this verse, we can go and get it. Do you want? And then we will die laughing more. Chapter 76, verse number 2. Let us do it. Read and laugh. The meaning of the fluid of the man and the fluid of the woman. Guys, does it say fluid? Does it say fluid? It says a fluid, right? When they meet and mix, then the man changes after that from a stage to a stage. The man. So according to the stupid Muhammad, It is the man's semen who will grow. And the man's semen will become a baby. Conditions to conditions and color to color. Ikramah and Mujahid and etc. and Anas, they said the statement of similar in this. And he says, Amshaj, the mixing of the man fluid and the women fluid concerning Allah's statement, etc. If you don't like this one, we can go to different interpretation. Let us see and love more. Semen, huh? It's a mix of semen. Are you sure it's not a mix of hummus? A mix of semen? That is something. This is a new interpretation by Jalalain. He's trying to fix the Prophet Muhammad's stupidity. And look what he says. It is a drop of mixed fluid from a mixture. That is from a seminal fluid of the man and the ovarian fluid of the women. And that have mixed and blended so that we may test him trying. What the heck, test him? So let us go different interpretation. This is the first one. Let's see Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas is more authentic and accurate because he is the cousin of Muhammad and was exist in his time. So it says here, we created the man, the progeny of the man, Adam, from a drop of a thick knit fluid. From Adam and Eve, a drop of two different kinds of a fluid. That from the man, white and thick, and that from the women is being yellow and thin. Thus the progeny come from both of them to test him with the hardship and comfort. So do you see it? Again, the stupidity of Muhammad is coming. Didn't Muhammad say that we were in backbone of our father before our existence? Exactly. And this is the additional stupid thing Muhammad, he said. If you go right now, and let me teach you how to find this backbone thing. Just go to YouTube, sorry, to the Hadith page. And you will see it says, just type backbone. Oh, I'm typing in Arabic, sorry. Just type backbone, and you will find another proof of Muhammad being stupid, who he claimed that the man's sperm is coming from the backbone. The backbone. If you remember, there's a video channel for a bunch of da'wah team, whatever they call themselves. The guy, he said that when the Prophet he speak about, he say the backbone, or the Quran say the backbone, he meant the male member. Suddenly the bone became a male member. Look what Muhammad he said. Let us see. Maybe they have I'm trying to find the hadith in English so we can love together. My keyboard keeps switching to English. Let us see. Here we go. Read carefully with me. The Prophet said, Allah will say to the person of the hellfire who will receive the least punishment, if you had everything on earth, would you give it as a ransom to free yourself? i.e. save yourself from fire? He will say yes. Then Allah will say, while you were in the backbone of Adam, I ask you much less than this. And this is again prove Muhammad to be a bigger fraud. Why? Because here, according to Muhammad, the man is coming from the backbone of Adam, not a mix of water of the man and the women. You were in the backbone of Adam. Number two, which is stupid believe that we are coming from the backbone as sperm. Anyone here can confirm the backbone story? Any science agree that the semen of the man is coming from the backbone, not from next to the backbone, not from the top of the backbone, not from around 5 inch there, 2 inch there. I mean, all your body is a few inches around. Any scientist can confirm that a semen of a man is coming from the backbone. Absolutely false. God made a covenant from Adam back. From where? Adam back. And where his offspring is coming from? From his backbone. If we go here, let us see. Here we go. Another hadith. It says it clearly what we are looking for. See it? Do we have any Muslim? Have any comment? Huh? Any Muhammadan? Somebody saying in the Bible it says from the loin. My friend, you go there and you check it out. It says that this is the region of the sexual organs. It's not coming from the bones. So don't play the game there. Muhammad, he made it so clear, it's coming from the bones. And what bone? Not only the bone, the last bone in the spine. Not from between the bones, from the bone. Do we have any Muhammadan? He have any comment? Anyone? People, obviously, they have, I mean, you are reading translation, and obviously you do not even know English. Go and check out in the dictionary what lions mean, and you will see. A large cut out of meat. That's why when you go to buy even meat, it says loins. Do we have any Abdul? The Arabic word there can also mean loins, not only backbone. You see, you can go around it, but here we have a very clear evidence that Muhammad is a fool and he is making things up. Why? Because Muhammad, when he made the Quran, he said that the semen is coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. And this is what make the baby. So you want to fix the backbone issue, you cannot fix the ribs issue. Can you? Try. I will be happy to hear you. And this is Quran. And Muhammad, he did not say from the side of the backbone. He said from the backbone. And the backbone they speak of is the last bone in the spine. The little tiny one at the end. And this is actually goes against what the Quran says in the verse we showed you in chapter 76, because it says that the baby is created from amshaj, which is a mix of a semen. Now, how you want to fix that? I want to see your intelligence. A mix of semen. Do women have semen? Go ahead. It's not up to you to say some tafsir. The Quran in front of you. Fix it. I can let you play the game with the tafsir as much as you want. And do you explain the Quran better than your prophet? You're a prophet. He spoke about this charge which is coming out. And then you are saying to me some tafsir? Which tafsir? Go show me. Let's love together. Why you don't call me Mahdi? You keep changing your name like a potato. What about you call me and tell me what tafsir to read and we will go and love together? And is this Quran saying that it's a drop of a mixed semen? Guys, isn't it, this is a Quran. It says it's a drop of a mixed semen. I want a brave Muslim to tell me what is semen is mixed. This is the semen of who mixed with the semen of who? Fix it. Go change your name and come back again. Try to fix it. This is a drop of a mixed semen. Semen of who mixed with semen of who? I'm waiting. Give it a try. Doesn't mean semen. Get out of here, son of Muta. Let me block you again. It's in the front of your eyes and this is your Muslim website. You see, guys, anything we show them in the screen from their own website, from their own translation, from their own Arabic, suddenly now nutfa does not mean semen. If nutfa does not mean semen, why the Muslim they say semen? I mean, who is the stupid here? If your Quran never says semen, why you Muslim say semen? And if the word nutfa does not mean semen, can you open the dictionary, you coward? I will take the word nutfa and I will post it in the Hadith website in Arabic. Or we can use the same word actually and we can read different verse in the Quran and then people will laugh at you. They will die laughing at you. Here we go. I will paste the same word in the Quran search engine. Nutfa. Do you see it? What is nutfa? Click at the translation. Sperm drop. Do you believe it? You know those guys, they say does not mean semen. Do you see how they expose their stupidity? Is that your Quran? Maybe you don't like this translator. Give me a translation you like. This is Yusuf Ali. Hey Muslim, give me a translator you like. This is a da'if translation. Take a note. This is a da'if translation. Shall we go and see what Ibn Kathir says about it? Oh, this is da'if interpretation. Okay. Shall we go and see the hadith? Oh, this is da'if hadith. I mean, do you see how coward they are trying to duct tape their false prophet? Semen is a sperm. Is not one semen. Actually, the nutfa is a drop, and drop. I mean, there's millions. Do you know what is inside a drop of a sperm? Millions, not one semen. So this is a translation is da'if. I wanna change the translation one by one. We have how many translation here? I'm willing to go by one. Ahmad Ali, number one in English. Number one in English is Ahmad Ali. Yeah. Ahmad Ali, he says drop of semen. What the heck? Let us go to a different one. This is the da'if translation, Ahmad Ali. Let us go Ahmad Raza Khan. Drop of a fluid. Drop of fluid. Arbery. Sperm with drop. Look what the Muslims they do. They switched between, like, I think they copy from each other. You know, they are cheating. They don't even translate just to make money. So one of them, he put the word drop first, and he add the words sperm after, and supposedly now he is not copying, you know. And the other one, he says sperm first and the drop after, and that does a change. So now they are really not copying from each other. It's a sperm drop. Different translator. Community Allah. Human being is made from a drop. Now it's a drop. Oh boy, I'm going to drop you down. Community God, this is the same guy. Hilali Khan, Muhammad Hilali and Khan. Nutfa is a mixed drop of the male and the female sexual discharge. Look. This guy is making it even harder for you. Do you see what it says? Huh? It's a drop. Nutfa is a mixed drop of male and female sexual discharge. Now you tell me how that will make the baby. Any Muslim can tell me? Discharge. The egg is not a discharge. And nutfa is a drop. And now they are mixed together. Actually, your prophet, he claimed that if a nutfa of a man fell into a rock, will make a baby. Let me see if I can find the hadith. Uh, Muhammad is the man. I don't think I can find this one in English, but I will try anyway. Because it's funny, and as long as I remember it now. So let us find it. You see, it is like endless numbers of hadith. Okay, look, guys. We found a hadith which is really scientific correct. All right. This is a very correct. The Prophet, he explained to a Jewish man how the baby is made. Let us use this hadith. And now the Muslim, they will say, we don't accept those hadith. We don't accept it. Do we? Anything is an embarrassment, they don't accept it. This is Musnad Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. And this is an Islamic website, Musnad Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. And then the reporter is from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. And then this is volume number 1, page number 465. 465. I will use Google Translation, hadith number 4424. And now we will see the scientific discovery and the science, the true science, the real meaning of science. Nobody knows this except Prophet Muhammad. Let us face it. All what you need to do, I'm going to post the link for you guys. All what you need to do, you click at Google in the side of the page and choose translation. Remember, you need to open this page with Google browser, because Google Translation only exists in Google browser. Capiche? Let us see the surprise for those who try to refute me. Translate to English. Yeah, this page is jumping. So Musnad Imam Ahmad, the one reporting is Ibn Hanbal from Ibn Mas'ud. It says here, and this page keep jumping. What the heck with this page? Since we choose the translation, it's jumping. Oh, why it's doing that? Okay, let's try this. Okay. So from the authority of etc., etc., a Jewish passed by the Prophet, Messenger of Allah, Allah pray on him and salute him. He was talking to his companion. A prophet said, so he come until he down and etc. He says, what is the man is created? He said, O Jew, who is created from every semen of a man and a woman. Semen. As for the man's semen, it is a thick drop, including bones and nerves. As for the women's semen, it is a thin semen, including the flesh and the blood. The Jew, he stood up and he said, this is what I used to say before. Are you there? Are you still going to argue with me and you say the Prophet did not say so? Did your Prophet just say women have semen? And according, yes, this is a package of semen. According to your funny Prophet, the women's semen is the one is responsible for the flesh and the blood. The man's semen is responsible for the bones and the nerves. And guys, did I give the proofs and the reference? Is that a valid reference? This is Musnad Imam Ahmad. What they will say now? Islam is da'if. Islam is da'if. Everything in Islam is da'if. Muhammad is da'if. Let us see if we can find this one in English. Hold on. Different one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to find. Maybe we can find it. Look like it's not in the English website, even though it should be there. Let us see if we can find this one here. No, it cannot be found here. Actually, I have a hadith which is very funny. Muhammad, he claimed that Fatima, his daughter, she is a semen which was an apple. This is another level of science. This is Ibn al-Jawzi, one of the biggest scholars of Islam, and this is his book, and this is from Ibn Abbas. How Muhammad, he was able to have Fatima. My friend Muhammad, all your hadith is da'if. This is what we are saying here. You Muslims are da'if religion. When I show you a strong hadith, what you say, you deny it. When I show you the Quran says not for, you deny it. It is the Quran. It is the Quran. The Quran says not for mean a semen. Okay, Muhammad, you are Mahdi coming back. Why you don't call me? And me and you, we are going to open the most accepted Islamic dictionary you accept. Is that fair, people? Why you don't call me? I will open in front of your eyes the most, the description, any dictionary you choose, and we will see what nutfa mean. If nutfa means semen, it is semen. Your prophet is a scam. Read with me here. Ibn Abbas, he said about the story of Fatima. Jibreel, he sent Muhammad, he gave Muhammad an apple. He ate the apple. Then it became as a nutfa in his backbone. And when I came down from the heaven, which means Muhammad, he ate the apple in the heaven, I did if Khadija. And Fatima, she is from that nutfa, which means she is from that apple. Am I making things up? This is Ibn al-Jawzi, and this is the reference 1/400. Let us use Google translation, peace be upon him. The guy who ate apple and the apple became a nutfa, became a semen. Muhammad here is trying to tell you that he was a potent man, and after he ate an apple from heaven, he can F again. And Fatima, she was an apple. Read carefully. It says here, when I was taken to heaven, Gabriel took me to the heaven. Gabriel handed me an apple, and I ate it, and it became a sperm in my backbone. When I came down, this translation is false. It says this guy, no, it says he jumped on her, he effed her. I fell onto Khadija, I effed Khadija. And so Fatima is from that sperm. Do you see it? What you will say to me? Is that a sahih narration? Guys, look at this, look at this. Look at this false religion. You Muslims, you are confirming that there's nothing is authentic in Islam. People, be my witness. The Muslims are saying to you, warning, warning, warning. We Muslims are a bunch of liars. We lie always about the Prophet. We say things when the Prophet never said. We put them in books. We print them. We publish them. We spend a lot of money on them. But they are lies, because we Muslims are a bunch of liars. Are you saying that to us? We know that. Thank you. People, did you get the answer of Muhammad? He is saying to you that we Muslims, we fabricate stories. We Muslims, we have no authentic Islam. We Muslims, we disagree, and we agree about not to agree. We Muslims, we lie about our prophet and we put lies in books and then we publish it. And not only that, we post it in the internet. And not only that, we make it in languages. And not only that, after all the crying and the drama, we say it is da'if. Do you see the stupidity? So if this is true, that means Islam is not trustworthy and nobody can trust a single word in Islam. And when you're Muslim, you say Islam is preserved. Obviously, it's not. And this is what you keep repeating to us every day. Islam is not preserved, because if Islam is preserved, then what are you saying to us now? You are saying it's not. And as long as Islam is based in what Muhammad said and what Allah said, then Islam never been preserved. Because we cannot trust anything in your books. Can we? The scholar reject Gnostic. My friend, you see, the scholars reject. The Christians, they reject. We don't say that, if you stupid idiot. Do you see how stupid you are? We don't say that, if we reject and we don't have it. It's not our book. We have nothing to do with it. You Muslims, you print it, you translate it, you post it, you keep it in your library, you teach it to your kids. But when a Christian, he quoted for you, you say it is da'if. Do you see the difference? For us, we are not responsible for lies you Muslims make. And ask yourself, why you Muslims don't accept those Gospels if they are true? Secondly, you mentioned Barnabas. Well, I challenge you to call me and let us read from Barnabas and we will die laughing at you. Do you accept the Bible of Barnabas from the 1st century? It's not the Bible. It's not a few. It's a few verses and 2 pages, 3 pages. You Muslims are mentally ill. I mean, the hypocrisy of those people are beyond imagination. But now we knew. Muhammad, he cannot have sex, but the apple made him have sex. Apple, isn't it apple was the reason to make Adam go out of heaven? Why the angel giving him apple? Any Muslim? And not only that, you see, you are a person who keeps saying to me, da'if and authentic, let us use something authentic and love together. Is this hadith authentic or it's not? And now what you will say, it's authentic, but it's authentic from the kind which smells so bad, so we reject it. The prophet, the truthful and the receiver of the truth, informed us saying, the creation of the human gathered in the form of semen in the womb of your mother for 40 days. By the way, in Arabic it doesn't say womb. In Arabic it says button, which means stomach. You see it? You can take it to Google. You can use Google. I will post the link. You can just click at the same page and translate to Google translation, and you will have both sides in English. And you can compare. So, are you going to say now this is a da'if hadith? I'm waiting for you. I'm asking you, who is the hypocrite now? Are you going to say that this is a da'if hadith? False. You see, when people lie about Jesus, that is including you. A man, he came 600 years after Jesus. He never met Jesus, yet he knew what happened to Jesus. So why you don't include him? That is you. And not only that, you're a prophet. He copied a lot of his stories from those books. You just said they are lying. You see how you did give a screw to your prophet? You just admitted that those people are lying in those books about Jesus. But you forgot that you're a prophet. He took those stories in the Quran from those books. Like the story of Jesus creating a bird. We know where this story is coming from. And you just admitted that they are lying. Now let us focus with me. Focus, Abdul, focus. Did your prophet says that you are collected, gathered in the form of semen in the womb for 40 days? People, be my witness. The Arabic does not say the baby is created for 40 days in the womb. It is become mudgha, where it says that. Look at this. It says nutfa. Get out of here again. Let me block you. I'm not going to talk to you no more. Guys, is it in front of you? It says, and this is the Muslim website. I mean, people, those people will drive you crazy if you don't have patience. Do you see how much they lie? Is this a Muslim website? The answer is yes. Is this a Muslim translation? The answer, yes. Is this hadith is authentic? The answer, yes. This is Al-Bukhari and Muslim. And yet, he is saying to us, it's not true. It doesn't say that, CP. So, the Muslim in their translation, they say semen, but it's not semen. And notice, the Muslims are very peaceful people. So you, as a Muslim, you make a website. It's called sunnah.com. Millions of Muslims, they go to the website every day. And nobody complain about this. Nobody. Nobody call and say, hey, brother, why you are saying semen there? Well, it says in Arabic, nutfa. And nutfa is a semen. And we can open the dictionary right now. Nutfa in the Quran always coming as semen. So your translation is a lie, according to you. Your websites are a lie, according to you. Your reference, your proofs, your books is a lie, according to you. We agree. And that's why we are here. We are here to prove that you Muslims are no better than your prophet. He lie, you lie more to cover his lies. And you think by lying more to cover his lies, the first lie is not there no more. I'm showing my proof. I'm not making a statement. This is not a statement. This is a proof. This is a proof. Do you see it? And how in the world you are collected, the drops of semen, they are collected, guys. It's like you have a pot, and now more and more and more semen is coming inside the women for 40 days. Who in the world want to believe such a garbage? And look at this translation here trying to fix it. Collecting material, brother and sisters. The prophet, he said collecting material. So you are inside your mother womb, and now the womb is collecting material? Brother, can you give me the screwdriver from there? Yes, brother, and don't forget the wrench. And give me the screws too. Don't forget the screws so we can screw them. You are collected material inside your mother womb for 40 nights? What are we collecting? Is that al-Bukhari? And then the collected material for 40 days in the womb of the mother will become a clot of a thick blood for 40 days too. Science. It's a pure science. Is that authentic hadith, or this is a collected material full of garbage? This is al-Bukhari. 40 days, Allah collecting you as a semen. Then 40 days after, you will become a blood, thick blood, a clot of a thick blood for a similar period, 40 days. And then you will become a flesh for a similar period. So the total for the baby to be is 120 days. What you will say? It's a lie. It doesn't say that, CP. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Let us see different hadith. Mr. Collected material. You are a collected drop of semen, and that semen will become a piece of a congealed blood for a similar period, 40 days. Muhammad, before he starts saying this story, he watched Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. And since then, he's stuck with number 40. Every stage of the baby is 40 days. Check the science, brother. It's true. It's true. It's true. 40 days, 40 days, 40 days. You see it? 40 days. Huh? Is that a weak hadith? No. But we will make it hadith because this is an embarrassment. The creation of one of you is put together. I love it when the Muslim, he tried to mix it with the translation. Listen, listen. Actually, in Arabic, it says yujma. So he is not, I mean, he's very close in translation. He is put together in his mother womb for 40 days. I mean, look at this, man. You are put together in your mother womb for 40 days. What we put together in 40? What took us 40 days and we are putting together now? Muslims, who want to help? Any Abdul? The answer is very simple. Allah is collecting semen for 40 days. Just go to the previous one because Muhammad repeated the same story many times. And in different hadith, he make it so clear it is a semen. This is Sahih. Let us see this one. This is Sahih. Let us see this one. The same thing. 40 days, 40 days, 40 days. Do you see it? What you would do with this garbage? So you Muslim, you try to cover one mistake, second mistake, third mistake. But as you see, this is endless. And all of this is authentic. Do we have anyone want to try? But I like the hadith about Muhammad eating an apple and the apple became Fatima. You know, Muhammad, he forgot that apple was what make Adam get out of heaven. Why you are eating apple in heaven? Why angel giving you apple? Why apple? Stupid. The angel gave him an apple, then he go and he f his wife. Let me see if I can find this hadith here. Will be good. If not, we can show it in Arabic. No problem. Let us find it in Arabic so we can love more. This guy, he said that the word nutfa does not mean semen. This is the book of Faidul Qadir, volume number 6, page number 285. Hadith number 9265. Muhammad, he says, you see, he is using here the word nutfa, which the guy, he denied that nutfa is a semen. نطفة الرجل بيضاء غليظة ونطفة المرأة صفراء رقيقة فأيهما غلبت صاحبته فالشبه له. So anyone it is become more, or he have he have orgasm first, or he have more orgasm, the baby will look like the person. Which means if the women have orgasm first, or if the woman she have more orgasm, the baby will look like the mother. Translate to English. What is the word nutfa? Semen. The man's semen is white and thick, and the woman's semen is thin and yellow. Both are semen. And then he says, so which one of them has, the translation here says overpowered, the resemble will be with him, and they are all together, which means they mix together and they make the baby. So as you see, Muhammad, he made it clear that it is an orgasm. It is something called discharge, and the egg is not an orgasm, have nothing to do with orgasm. And the woman, she can have orgasm from now until next year, but maybe she will never have an egg. Because women who have no period no more, they have no eggs, still they have orgasm. As simple as that. Let us see different hadith. This is an authentic hadith, but maybe we cannot find it in English. Yeah, this is. Yeah, but I mean here, another stupid of Muhammad, look, he is saying that the drop of semen stay in the womb for 40 nights. This is an agreement with the other hadith. And then he will become a blood of congealed blood. And then he become a blood clot. And then lump and flesh. And then Allah, he sent an angel. This is the same. Let us see more. Look how Muhammad, he cannot even make the same story. He cannot repeat even the same story twice correct. In the previous story, Muhammad, he said that Jibreel, he gave him an apple. In this hadith, Jibreel gave him a lot of fruits, all kind of fruits. Let us see which book we can find it. I found it already in Google Library, but Google Library, you cannot translate from Arabic to English. But I see it all in Arabic Library. Okay, let's do something else. All right, I found this one. It's called Mizanul I'tidal to the Imam al-Dhahabi, volume number 2, page number 518. Here, Muhammad repeating the same story, but he is adding more fabrication. In the previous one, Jibreel, he gave him an apple. Here, while Muhammad was going in the heaven, he was telling Aisha, he called her Humayra, which means, Muslims they say it means a blondie or redhead. But in Arabic, we know this is a word you say to insult somebody, you call him a donkey. In Allah لما أسرى بي إلى السماء أمر جبرائيل فأدخلني الجنة. So when Allah, he took me up to heaven, he ordered Gabriel, so I was entered into the heaven. And then he stood me by a tree. I never saw something more nice smell than this tree, and nothing more tasty than its fruit. And then Gabriel, he came and he started wiping, which means he wiped the fruits, and he gave me. And then Allah, he made from that fruits in my backbone a semen. When I went to the earth, I did F Khadija, and then each time I miss the smell of that tree in heaven, I smell Nahru Fatima, the guy he sniffed the chest of his daughter. Translate. So he said to Aisha, O Humayra, he called her Humayra, as we said, Humayra. The Muslims, they say it's mean redhead, which is very weird. I mean, why Aisha, she's a redhead? I mean, she is a European, she is what? Then, when God took me to heaven, Gabriel Allah, he ordered Gabriel actually, to enter paradise, which means to make Muhammad enter paradise, and put me next to a tree. I did not see best smell than this tree, nor best fruit. And then Gabriel, he rubbed and he fed me. So God created from it, which means this fruit, in my lions, a sperm, a semen. And when I came to the world, I jumped on Khadija, and I did boom boom to her, and she got a child. And each time I miss the scent of that tree, I smell the chest of my daughter. You see the area where the ribs and the neck, this is where Muhammad, he smell. So he can smell the tree. This is Muhammad. A fraud, a liar, a story collector. And by the way, I believe Muhammad never have a child. Fatima never been his a child, for a very simple reason. Her age. Secondly, the Muslims don't agree about her age, by the way. But secondly, if Muhammad, he can have a child, then all the women he have as wives. How come Khadija, which is the oldest between all of them, and she is really old when he married her, she will give a baby birth, but yet the youngest one, or the younger one, they could not. They could not. When Muhammad, he died, Aisha, she was 18. Why Aisha, she never have a child? Not to mention the rest of the women. He cannot. And Abdul? But you see today, it's a great example how the Muslims, they are desperate, try to defend but they are overwhelmed by their own website. They wish that those websites never exist. And actually, I'm very thankful for the Muslims who made those websites. You know, before, when I used to go and speak against this cult, I didn't have Google translation like now. Everything is in Arabic. And I have to translate myself. And then what the Muslim, they will say, he's lying. It doesn't say that. He's giving you false translation. Now we have their own website. We have their own translation. And yet we show it to them. We post the link. Everyone knows that this is a website owned by Muslims. And everyone knows that they can go and check those hadith. We have the number. We have the reference. We never say anything without showing the reference. We mention the Quran as an example. The Quran says that man is created from a nutfa. The Muslim, they say drop of a mixed semen. Muslim, they say there's no semen. Why Muslim lie to us then? Do we have any Muslim here have anything to say? Any proud Muhammadan? And Muslims, regarding your action today with Salman Rushdie, trust me, you are encouraging us to do more work. And you are asking people to be, each one of them, Salman Rushdie or Christian Prince.